para po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig dito po sa ating programa. And on the other line, mga kaibigan, like what we promised a while ago, we'll have here in our program a Olympic silver medalist, a well-known fighter, one of the top fighters in the featherweight, super featherweight division, no less than Ricardo Rocky Juarez. Rocky, good morning and welcome to Philippine Radio.
Good morning to you.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you very much, Rocky, for spending some of your time here in our program. And how are you doing? What's the latest as far as your career is concerned?
Well, right now we're just staying in the gym, trying to keep my conditioning well up. But as far as a fight coming up anytime near, we're talking maybe March or April. We know we weren't going to be fighting anytime soon because of the holidays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe maybe in March or April we'll be looking definitely to be fighting, getting back into the ring and fighting. Not yet known who the opponent will be, but we're just looking for that particular date.
All right. So there's no truth to the rumor that you're losing interest in the sport after several heartbreaking title opportunities.
No, I think I've been given these opportunities. I've fallen short, but I haven't been, to say, beaten up or dominated. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to still keep continuing working and striving to become world champion. And I know sooner or later I will be. But as far as of now, we just have to keep staying in the gym and just look forward to my next fight.
Mm-hmm. So right now you're still training. You're in training, and despite the holidays, you continue to work out.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm always in the gym. I was back in the gym 2 weeks after my last fight. Just kind of letting my cut heal up, and I believe the doctor who sold me up did a pretty sloppy job. So we're kind of just delaying the date anytime soon. So we're looking at March or April. So that's when we'll be fighting again.
All right. Rocky, regarding your last fight against Juan Manuel Marquez, you were his last opponent, and he'll be fighting one of our fighters, Manny Pacquiao, one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. How do you assess the skills of Marquez based on what you saw, what you felt when you fought him? And what do you think are his chances of defending his crown against Pacquiao come March 15?
Well, Marquez is definitely, going to be is a great fighter as well as Pacquiao. And I was there for the first fight in Las Vegas. And, actually I had my money on Marquez. And, Pacquiao being the fighter he is, very, very explosive, came out and performed a great performance. I think it's going to be a great matchup. I believe it determines the outcome of the fight. Is going to determine how in shape the opponents are.
Mm-hmm.
The fighters will be, and how mentally and physically prepared they're going to be for that particular night.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really going to count on who wins the fight. I think Pacquiao is definitely, by the look of it, the heavier puncher and the faster puncher, the faster guy, but Marquez is a warrior and a smart technician fighter, so who definitely showed a lot of heart in their first fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a great, exciting fight, I believe.
And what particular skill of Marquez gave you problems during your encounter, which happened just a few months ago?
Well, I was kind of thinking that he was gonna be. He gave me problems, but I believe what gave me more problems was my cut. And it just kind of threw me off my game plan. But Marquez is a great fighter. I kind of, let's just say, I expected more. Fighting with the cut and all. I believe that I expected more. I actually expected more from Marquez. But as far as level, he's proven that he's a top fighter in the division.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were saying that you expected more from him when you met inside the ring. Does this mean that he's lost a step or two, or probably his skills are on the way down?
No, not. I'm not trying to say that. I believe that I expected more. Me fighting with, like I said, with the eye, I was never hurt once in the fight. His power is normal, average, I guess I can say. But I saw the shots coming, and there was never one time in the fight that he hurt me. But he's definitely a smart fighter, that I can say.
Well, he's been labeled as a great counter puncher. Is he really in that level, a great one when it comes to his counter punching abilities?
Well, I believe you can call him a counter puncher. He's an active fighter, an active puncher who throws. But I mean, I believe that I saw the shots coming. I can't say he hasn't been my fastest opponent I've ever fought. I believe Barrera was faster than him. But Marquez was the heavier puncher, of course. But I believe the outcome of the fight will determine on how Pacquiao comes in fights. I think the second fight with Barrera, Pacquiao seemed a little not mentally all there in that second fight. I'm not one to judge, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That Pacquiao just wasn't all there. I think by that, he performed the way he did. Still enough to win the fight. But I think I wasn't the only one who could see that something was there that was affecting him in that second bout with Barrera.
Yeah. So he needs to be focused. He needs to take this seriously, and he can't be in that kind of condition, meaning his mental focus with regards to his preparation against Marquez.
Correct. I think Marquez definitely knows that if he beats Pacquiao, he'll definitely be on top of the top he's ever been in his whole professional career. I think every fighter right now that steps into the ring with Pacquiao is definitely going in knowing that if they defeat Pacquiao, they'll be on top of the game, and because Pacquiao has been the man to beat. He's beating every opponent he's fought, and he's looked very exciting doing it.
All right. And again, talking about the skills of both fighters, Rocky, what do you think Manny should do to be successful against Marquez?
Well, I believe he needs to go out there and perform the way he did the first fight,
All right.
Stay aggressive. And I think Marquez now will expect that in the second fight, but I believe that Pacquiao shouldn't change his style. The way he fought him the first time, he should be aggressive because he's just a faster fighter. He's going to determine the how can I say, the rhythm of the fight.
Yeah.
If he continues to keep up the pressure and the barrage of punches, but if he lets Marquez get his rhythm, as it showed the first fight, Marquez is a smart fighter who can, once he has his rhythm, is a very effective counterpuncher and rhythm fighter.